It's going.
66-year-old Riria Reid is living in a tent near Waitangi. This will be her first winter here.
Did you ever think at 66 years old you'd be living in a tent?
No. No.
In the far north, the number of Kaumātua living in poverty is growing.
We got no power, no water, no toilet.
Did you have a whare before you came here?
Yes, I did until my husband died.
What would it mean to have a whare?
It'll be great. It really would be great.
It's heartbreaking for us all to see, especially our elders, suffering in this way. The most hurtful thing that resonates with me is that they've been living this life for far too long, and what I mean by that is they've normalised it. They've given up because things don't look like they're going to get better. They've just accepted that this is their fate. You slip into their belief that no one cares. And if no one cares, well, then I'll just get used to what I'm going through. I'll get used to the way I live.
As a storm front approaches, Roddy Pihema is checking in on vulnerable whānau.
Coming into winter, we find that the majority of our people get ill.
This is totally different from the last time you were here. Yeah.
3 Kaumātua live at this site. One lives in this leaking caravan, while another sleeps in this shack.
Many of them have sought help. Many of them have tried to find avenues to receive that help, but have not met the criteria, not met the terms and conditions. So basically, they've convinced themselves that it's okay, that they can live like this. When I look at the way that our people are living today, they're not living, they're surviving.
Roddy is a local board chairman in Moerewa. His own home is humble, and he knows the struggle many whānau face trying to survive.
Oh, the pressure's always there, it's constantly there.
But it's in his blood to be a champion for his community.
I grew up in a world where whanaungatanga, connections meant something, when everyone pitched in to help the next person.
One whanaunga he's been supporting is his cousin Te Enga Harris.
Finding ways to give a dignified way of charity, whereas they're not assuming that you're taking their independence or their power away from them, but supporting them without taking their mana from them.
Te Enga is living on whānau whenua in Mangamuka.
It's my happy place. It's where I talk to the whenua talks back. It's where I have good memories.
However, much of her whānau have lost their connection to their whenua.
My family are entrenched in prisons, in mental health, in state wards. I've been a state ward in 1964, 60 years.
It's back home where she's been able to heal.
Well, I consider this to be my pharmacy. It's the bush. That's where all our ingoa comes from. There's lots of things about here that help me let go.
The 69-year-old has been living here since 2019.
This is actually where I slept last night behind the wheel, so my blankets are just shoved over there. In the back is my blankets, boxes and food.
How do you cook your kai?
On a gas, either outside or... I got gas anyway.
Do you have power up here?
No. 18 years of belongings that you will see stacked around the place because I've got no storage.
All of Te Enga's possessions, her clothes, furniture, books, are either covered by thin tarpaulins.
So these are my storage of my stuff, and they're getting wet.
Or in this rat-infested caravan.
I wish I could ventilate it and open the ears because I'm breathing rat shit standing here.
But there are many more homeless whānau living like her in Mangamuka.
I was told there's actually 90 homeless here. And some of them are too shy or ashamed or whatever. But, you know, our people don't put our hands up. We'll rather suffer in silence.
With no running water, Te Enga is often at her local awa.
So I usually go about halfway up where the water is clean. And it's freezing normally, but I'm used to it.
She says many homeless whānau will use the awa over the coming winter months.
It's cloudy at the moment, so it's putting. When I come here, it's for rocks, having to wash myself, doing the washing and taking the water home.
We live in 2024, and the way that our elders are living is like they were still in the 1800s. Having water that comes straight from rivers, knowing that these rivers have, you know, effluent going into them. We have so many of our Kaumātua queer living rough without the basic necessities of life, which is clean, fresh water, food, and of course, safe, secure, and warm shelter.
The issues are complex, but attempts are being made to solve the housing crisis.
Whānau District Council in Ngāpuhi Holdings has established a beautiful complex over in Kaikohe.
Down on the end here.
This is Te Kaikohe, a new social housing development.
This is our 3-bedroom unit.
20-year-old Hori Tane is one of the project leads.
Whānau Holdings and Te Oro Ngāpuhi have partnered to provide 64 units for the community. The goal is to have as many of the most needy that are in the community that need a dry, warm home over the winter, so ranging from Kaumātua to many whānau with their tamariki, mainly in the local area.
There's already a long waiting list for these whare, and some whānau will miss out.
Well, I believe this is a very good start, but there's still a large need up in the north. Many more of developments like this are needed up here to be able to provide what our people need.
Te Kaikohe took 10 years to come to life, and there's an urgent need for more whare.
It takes so long because of the policies that are put in place by central governments. The whole problem stems back to central governance. We invest more in corporate business than we are in our people. This winter's going to be hard.
Must be a breaking point, though, in these times.
Ko koeko. What is theirs is mine. What is mine is theirs. Even the suffering.
Does it get overwhelming?
Yeah, the struggles and the tribulations and the trials and the setbacks, but you don't live there, you got to get up.
So it's been a pretty hard few years for myself, but you carry on.